Let's get ready using products that I recommend you guys pick up during next week's Sephora sale. This is the Say Glowy Super Gel. This is in the shade Star Glow. It is so pretty. I love this underneath my foundation. It really just gives you a really pretty healthy glow, and makeup lays beautifully over top of it. Do not mind my red eyebrows, I just waxed them. NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer to hide any blemishes that Amflo might bring to town when she comes to town. I also love the Merit Complexion Stick. I've been using that a ton for the last couple of weeks, but I have no idea where mine is because my daughter comes in my room and just messes up all of my drawers, but I'll leave a picture of it right here. It is so freaking good. I love the way it applies and lays on my skin. For foundations, you can't go wrong with any of these products if you like a little bit more coverage, dewy finish. Makeup Forever HD Hydra's Glow, and then also the House Labs foundation, so freaking good. And if you like more of a sort of tint, the Fenty Blur and Smooth Tint Stick is so freaking good, so creamy, pigmented, has a decent amount of coverage, but it's so lightweight on your skin, and it's a stick. It's super emollient and it's so easy to blend. I'm gonna take a little bit of Makeup Forever. I should probably pick up a lighter shade, but we'll make it work. You guys know I love the Makeup Forever. I think this is the F4 foundation brush. Bigger, fluffier on the bottom, a little bit smaller, a little bit more dense on the top. Love it for blending out foundation, concealer, bronzer, cream blush. It blends out everything so freaking beautifully. Such a good brush. I have 3 of them. These 3 cream bronzer sticks have been my go-tos the last couple of weeks. This is the Say. This is their Dew Bronze, not a stick, it's a liquid cream contour, but these are so good as well. Too Faced Melting, Bronzing, and Sculpting Stick. This is in the shade Chocolate Mousse. I believe they actually just came out with a couple more shades in this as well. Don't quote me, but I think they did. And then also this little guy, this is the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick. This is so freaking good. This is the perfect bronzing slash contouring shade. Like when you blend it out, it blends out so beautiful, but when you do put it in the hollows of your face, you do get that contouring shadow effect. So freaking good. This is the mini one. I do have the full size in my cart because it is so freaking good, but I love this product so much. You can use the same exact brush, the Mario brush, and you can go ahead and just blend it out. You can use the bigger side or the smaller side. I kind of like using the smaller side to get a little bit more definition when I'm blending, but it just blends out so seamless, so perfect. Love it. Concealers, my Ride or Die, Tower 28 or Natasha Denona. Man, I haven't picked up my Hourglass concealer in a hot freaking minute, but these are just so freaking good. I just wish the shade range on the Natasha Denona ones were a little bit better. I'm just adding a little bit more coverage in the areas where I have some redness or blemishes, but I mean, like, this is N3 and look at how it literally almost matches my foundation shade. So I just feel like I want there to be a better shade range. But the Tower 28 concealer, so good. I have 2 shades. This is 4, which is Downtown LA, and then I also have 2 to brighten. But I mean, like, they're both so freaking good. The consistency, the creaminess, the coverage. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love mixing them. I love layering them. They are so good. Blend it out. If I wanted to sit here and recommend a blush to you, I would be here until next week, okay? Because I absolutely love blush. But my favorite blush recently is actually the Patrick Ta She Goes to the Gym. Like, look at this shade. It is so freaking beautiful. And I'm gonna apply it with the brand new Patrick Ta blush brush. It's actually smaller, same type of brush as his original, but this one is just a little bit smaller. I know he does powder first, but I'm gonna grab the cream first because it's just beautiful. Literally so beautiful. I will always, always, always go in with Huda Beauty. Such a great powder. Honestly, I do want to try the new Kosas powder because I've actually heard a couple of great things about that powder, but I'm not really sure about which shade I would be. I saw somebody say if you don't like a super bright under eye, don't get the pink, get the peach pie. But peach pie looks so dark, and I don't think that would look flattering on me. So I may just skip it altogether, but I am going to be restocking Pound Cake by Huda. So good. Are you guys intrigued with her new Easy Bake setting spray as well? Don't worry, I will show you guys everything that's in my cart so far because we're gonna have to minimize it. I had to take my hair down because I was looking a little crazy, but I'm just going to push the rest of that baking powder into my skin. Charlotte Tilbury is always that girl, always that girl. Just gonna lightly set the outer portion of my face. My light's kind of washing me out right now, but I promise you it looks good. I'm taking the same blush, just the powder side, and we're gonna go ahead, throw that all over. Gorgeous. I feel like I'm the only one that still kind of highlights, but I mean, you can't go wrong with the Hourglass Euphoric Strobe Lighting Powder. I probably shouldn't because I have a pimple there, but it just looks so good, and you can really intensify it or not. I'm not gonna sweep it across the center of my forehead like I usually do because of that pimple, but looks like I'm going to sleep with a couple of more pimple patches on my face tonight. Not many brands have been coming out with bronzers lately. It's usually like liquid contour, liquid cream bronzer, but like, no, I need a new powder bronzer. Desperately. I need a new powder bronzer desperately. So if you have any recommendations, let me know because I'm bored. The same thing with eyeshadow palettes. I'm so bored with eyeshadow palettes. I need somebody to come out with a new eyeshadow palette that really just like makes me want to drench my eyes in those colors. But I mean, like, you can't go wrong with Patrick Major Dimensions 3, the Mario matte palette. You can't go wrong with any Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. They're incredible. I usually just like take a bronzer and throw it in my crease lately, if that's what I'm being honest, or I'll take like the cream bronzer and throw it all over my lid. But this has just kind of like been my vibe lately, just a little bronzer sloppily all over the eye, the lid, and the crease, and then blend it up, and then I'll usually just throw whatever highlighter I have on my face on my lid. I'm just gonna fill in my brows. I use Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I use the shade 3. Okay, my eyebrows are done. Nothing better than filling in your brows after just getting your brows done or waxed or whatever, but I just waxed mine. I'm gonna go in with my Shiseido Lash Curler. This is the best lash curler on the market. If you don't have it and you have really short, stubborn lashes, you have to pick it up because it's so good. I heat mine up, so I use a little bit of fire, or you can just like use the heat from, you know, your blow dryer. Let it cool off, and when it's like warm, go ahead and hold it on your eyelashes for probably about like 10-15 seconds. I do a couple of pulses, and then I hold it, a couple of pulses, hold it. You guys know this is my favorite primer for lashes. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Foreplay Primer. It is so freaking good. It holds the curl so well. And I truly do think that this and the Shiseido Lash Curler are what makes my curl last. This is my favorite mascara. This is the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. The Tartelette Tubing Mascara. So good, but this one's like super dry. So I'm going to go in with just a different mascara. I use the Too Faced Naturally Better Than Sex Mascara just because I can't find my other Tartelette mascara, but I do know that Too Faced just came out with a tubing mascara that I'm so intrigued to try, so I will be adding that to my Sephora cart. For lips, I'm going to take Makeup Forever. This is Limitless Brown. I love Limitless Brown. I've been loving Endless Cacao, Anywhere Caffeine, Wherever Walnut. Those are my favorite. Makeup by Mario has almond. He did discontinue Toasty, which was good, but almond and tan I've been really liking. And then I'll show you guys the lip glosses and stuff. This has been my favorite lipstick. This is Mario Midtown. It's so good. It's kind of like my lips, but better. And I put that on right over top. Really try and like mix it up a little bit. Then I've been loving these glosses. Mario Rosewater and Bare. So good. So thin. So lightweight on the lips. I love it so much. So juicy. It kind of looks like a lip oil, but it's not. It's not, right? No, it's not. It's a gloss. But like, look how juicy and plump. I don't know. I love it. I love it so much. And that completes my Sephora recommendations. I have everything linked on my LTK, kind of separated it a little bit. I have like my favorite perfume. I have my favorite hair stuff. So go ahead and check that out. The link is in my bio. So yeah, let me know what you guys are purchasing during this upcoming Sephora sale.